Hi, this is Dietitian Deepalekha Banerjee, and we will discuss about diabetes diet here and foods we can take in diabetes diet. I think nowadays everyone knows, but I will be more specific that it should be whole grain foods. Whole grain foods in the sense it comes like instead of maida, we take atta or multigrain, and different kinds of millets are there. Ragi is like a superfood nowadays on the market. So ragi is there, millets are there, and there you have to take more of vegetables, fruits. Means you have to increase your diet. You have to make your diet fiber rich, and you have to increase your protein content, either veg protein or non-veg protein. It's not about increasing your protein content, but it doesn't help in diabetes basically. But to cut down your carbohydrate content of the food, you have to increase your protein content. And it is generally seen that in Indian diet, the protein content is very low. According to WHO, the protein content should be 1 gram per kg body weight on a per day, but in Indian diet that 1 gram per day is not getting met. So that's why we make it 1 gram per day, but it shows, apparently it shows to people that the protein content we are increasing. So it is not like that. We are just making it 1 gram per day. That is the optimum according to WHO, and in that way we cut down the carbohydrate content. Foods like simple carbohydrates, I wouldn't recommend rice as simple carbohydrate, though it is a simple carbohydrate, but as it is in many parts of India, it is a staple food. So I do give rice in the diet on a daily basis, but we have to make a portion control of simple carbohydrates like rice. Other kinds of simple carbohydrates like maida, it is better to avoid. Like some fruits have lots of sugar content, those kinds of fruits can be avoided. And mango is something like we diabetics knows that mango we can't have because it is high in calorie. It is not about the sugar content. Mango is very high in fiber and it is high in vitamin A. Mango actually a diabetic person can have to reduce the sugar level. But the only thing is, because of the calorie content of the mango is so high, when it is taken with our normal food, then the weight gain happens. And according to diabetic people, they can't afford weight gain. So that is why mango is actually not recommended with normal food. If you are with a dietitian, then the dietitian knows how to give the mango and it will help you in controlling the sugar level, and your weight will not gain. So this is a myth. Mango is a myth again. So mango you can eat, but you have to be very careful about the portion control, about the portion of how much you are eating. And other than that, basically the sugar, the simple sugar, you can avoid that. And but I would rather say that is how I give diets, that you can have everything, but you have to keep a very cautious mind on the portion of everything. If you know that it is a simple carbohydrate, then you have to take it much less, or not on a daily basis. Maybe you can take once or twice a week, or you can control the portion of it, but there is nothing that you cannot have completely. Type 1 diabetes is something where you don't have insulin inside your body. And type 2 diabetes is basically your insulin is not getting secreted properly inside your body. So insulin is required for digesting the glucose or storing the glucose. So if there is no insulin inside your body, this insulin is deficient or it is not getting generated inside your body, in that case, we have to be more strict on the carbohydrate content or the composition of the carbohydrate of the food. The carbohydrate has to be much lesser than the type 2 diabetic diet. In type 2, you can afford to have simple carbohydrate and you can later compensate with the carbohydrate, complex carbohydrate and all those things. But in type 1 diabetes, you have to be more strict about carbohydrate content because you don't have the insulin to take care of inside your body. there are a few fruits which are high in sugar content. In that case, those fruits are taken on a limited quantity. And the fruits that can be taken in a free way, that is apple, pear, and all kinds of seasonal fruits like watermelon, muskmelon. These guava is very good in diabetics. It has been proved that it can control the diabetic sugar level inside the body. So guava, but it has to be taken along with the skin. And so these kinds of fruits can be freely taken. But yes, as I mentioned, mango and banana. Banana also is high in calorie but high in potassium. It is very beneficial to our body, but because of the calorie content, you have to be very careful about the portion intake. Diabetic diet, the first do is that you have to take small meals in frequent intervals. There is no food inside your body for more than 3 hours. After breakfast and lunch, there should be 3 hours gap. And after that, you have to eat something. Maybe it is a fruit or maybe a bowl of salad or something. But how much you eat or whatever you eat, that is beneficial to your body. But if you are keeping a long food gap, in that case, the sugar level starts increasing on its own. If you are giving food to your body, the body will make that much amount of energy or that much amount of sugar from that amount of food. So the sugar which you are giving inside your body, you are controlling that. But if you are not eating anything, then your body makes sugar on its own by degenerating your protein, and in that case, your sugar shoots up. So frequent small quantities of meals is very important. 6 to 7 meals per day has to be there. You have to drink lot of water to have a good blood flow, and your sugar gets properly distributed throughout your body. It is not deposited in one place. And you have to have portion control. You have to understand what to eat and how much to eat. You have to be very cautious about your portions, specifically your carbohydrate, and you have to make your diet fiber rich. And for that, you have to include vegetables, fruits, and green leafy vegetables, these kinds of fruits. And the don'ts is that together I told that you can't keep long food gaps. You can't drink very less amount of water. Few people drink like 1 liter, 1.5 liter of water. So you have to drink lots of water. And next is that you have to keep a control on the sugar intake. Like post lunch or post dinner, you can't take more of sugar. Maybe simple sugar or sugary items or desserts, these kinds of things. And you have to sleep well again. Sleep also helps a lot in controlling your sugar. And stress is something which affects your sugar level a lot. So you have to have proper sleep helps in controlling the stress also. So these things, all apart from diet, also these things affect your sugar level. And it affects your how the body reacts to whatever you eat. So these things are also important, and those things I do mention with do's and don'ts of the diet.